Love it or hate it, the Battle Network series of Mega Man games had the daring to do their own thing. Unsatisfied with the straight-up platforming of the originals and in deviation with the run-and-gun action of the Legend series, the Blue Bombers' initial GBA offerings ventured dangerously close into RPG territory, while keeping enough of the basic Mega Man ideas to make sense to the fans. But say some of those fans wanted, well, straight-up platforming. What then? Lo, a compromise. Mega Man Network Transmission, a GameCube hybrid of the Battle Network era chip collecting and virus busting, and the old school 2D 8-boss slalom of yore. The story is, well, it's a Battle Network game. There's a wave of crime on the interwebs, and only this kid and his alarmingly powerful cyber helper can do anything about it. It's up to Lan and Megaman.exe to put right what's gone so very, very wrong by clambering all over the internet and beating up alarmingly familiar-looking programs. Whereas the previous game depicted the internet from an isometric viewpoint, NT renders everything as massive, super platformy stages, blending the retro mechanics with all the customization and combo-tasticness of the chip system. Said retro mechanics, though, feel a bit chunky. Not that there's a particular problem with any element, it's just that, well, you know those falling platforms from Gutsman's stage in Mega Man 1? They're back. The Rain of Fire in Fireman stage? How about those grueling vertical climbs before you faced Electman? And even, dare I say it, Quickman's laser beams of death. It's not so much that this offering is inspired by previous Mega Man games, rather it quotes its predecessors outright. About the only shockingly new development is the inclusion of Zero, yes, that Zero, in a Battle Network era game. For those rare boss chips, a simulator at the playground allows you to rematch them as often as you need. Once your custom gauge fills up, just like in the Battle Network series, you can send a new series of chips to Mega Man, which can be cycled through with the shoulder buttons. The soundtrack is, well, if you can get over Lan shouting whenever you get hit, the soundtrack isn't that bad. The voice acting for the Navis themselves is fair, even if you only hear them during fights and when you use their chips. This is really a point A to point B title, very much in line with the old Mega Man games. Released before the Anniversary Collection and catering to a younger audience, Mega Man Network Transmission could be considered an introduction to the classic style of gameplay for kids who weren't around for the series' heyday. Those of us who were, though, know to run away screaming from those stupid Gutsman tracks.